Alright folks, I'm going to give you all a quick look at the Lyman universal case trimmer. Now this is a case trimmer I use to cut all my cases to length. As I've mentioned in another video, it doesn't turn down necks and uniform neck thicknesses or any of that. It's just a plain old case trimmer. Gets the job done. I use it just to add a little bit of, save a little bit of time on my case trimming. It's one of the first parts of case prepping, which is probably you spend more time prepping cases than you spend doing any other part of the reloading. So let's get started here. This is the trimmer. Now the way this thing works is if you look here, you can't really see, it's kind of dark. You got that guide right there. Now that guide is changed by this little set screw hole right here. Kind of dark in here, but anyway, right there's the set screw hole. Use this little Allen wrench. It comes with the tool. Loosen that set screw up. This trimmer piece comes out, and then you've got these in the back here, different calibers for whatever you're shooting. I think it goes up to 45 ACP, looks like, or 45 caliber. Anyway, once you get that changed to your die, or to your case, pardon me, you want to go and set your adjustment. Now the way you do that is on this end here, you got these rings. Now, as you can see, there's a set screw for that one there. And then in this one, there's a set screw right there. Now you probably can't see it. I think you can maybe. There's some little hash marks on this one. Now the way this works is, what I'll do is I'll get a case that's already to length, and then I'll put it in this thing. I'll push it up. I'll show you how to work that chuck in a minute. Push it up and lock this first one down. Get that one locked. Once that one's locked, you don't move it. Now to fine tune it, to adjust it to length, you know, you can move within thousandths. You loosen the set screw on this one, the larger one, and you turn it this way to lengthen it, and you back it closer to this nut to shorten the case. That's how you fine tune your length until you get it the length that you want it to be. Now the way this chuck works, if you look inside here, there's a little ball. You probably have a little trouble seeing it. I don't have a light to shine in there. But there's a ball in there, and when you turn this, there you can see that ball now. See, I got a light here. You can see that ball, and then you'll see these two jaws. See that top jaw and then one closer to the back here? Well, as you turn that, I'll set that up there so you can see it. I don't know. Anyway, as you turn this, it pulls this chuck back. It slides it back that way. And it engages these jaws on the case. The center of this ball centers up on the primer pocket. So when you turn this, it locks it in so the case can't move. Right? So that locks it in. You do your case trimming, you take it out, you open it, you go to the next one. It's that quick, you know. It's not real difficult. It's not real hard. I'm gonna give you all an example. Show you all. I've got some 223 cases. I got them left. That's what I've already done with it, and that was maybe 10 minutes of trimming. Now they're not deburred, but they're trimmed. So I'm gonna set this thing in the tripod here, and then we'll do a quick demonstration on this thing and how it works. Now these cases are not trimmed. You see the primer pockets are ready to go. So you take that, you slide it in till it clicks in between those two jaws I was telling you about. Like I said. Then you're gonna push this up. Now a good thing is before you lock this down, your trimmer might not go in there. It might not line it up. So what I'll do is I'll turn it a little bit just to hold it. I'll push this in, get it all the way up in there. And as you tighten it, keep pressure on this from the backside, from the handle here. So as you tighten this, it pushes back with it. It locks it in. And there, that sucker's in. Now, the case is in. Now I'll just go to trim. You just turn it until it quits cutting. It's done right there. Work it out. Loosen it up. And there you have a perfectly trimmed case. You can see it's trimmed all the way around. No trouble. And it's that quick. Now I'm going to burn these last four to show you how quick this goes. How much time you can save by using this tool over doing it by hand. Crank it in. See chips coming, okay? You hear it stop cutting, take it out, go to the next one. Now I'll give them a tap after I get done trimming just in case any brass got up inside the case. Try to help it fall out. Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but you can hear it quit cutting. And you know you're done. Go to the next one. Now see that one there? Didn't need trimming. That one's already good. Little did I know. All right, go over to the next one. Done cutting. And there you have it. All of them cases, I did 5 in a matter of a minute or two, and they came out good. Now all that's left on these cases is deburring and cleaning them up. That's a whole, I think it's like 98, 99 cases. Just under 100. I had one I had to throw out because it was bent. Another thing they offer, Lyman does, you can buy it. I don't know how much it is. I ain't even thought about getting it yet. I don't need it. You can buy an adapter for this thing. I think it comes with a whole new shaft and all, but where you can hook a drill up to it. Then you hit the drill and do it instead of cranking it by hand like I'm doing. You just put pressure on it, and it trims them without having to crank it. That's another thing too. When you're trimming, you have to put linear pressure, inward pressure towards that case as you're cranking, so it'll allow that case to trim down. If you just sit here and just turn it without any pressure towards the case, you won't. It won't trim it to length. And that's how I trim all my cases. I did it for years by hand, and this just seems to work a lot better for me. A lot quicker anyway. And the next little video I do will be on deburring these suckers. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little lip around the outside and the inside of that. Now I do those with a drill and a little leak case prep tool. But I'll do a video on that. It'll be the next step in getting these cases trimmed and ready for loading. Well, that's all there is on that, and I will talk to y'all next time. Be good.